Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the middle of October. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. You can check your other placements on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs, including you. I just do more general readings for you guys over there. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively. We dive deep. We usually focus on love and relationships. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. I will also offer an extended reading for this message. If you feel like you want the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. All right, let's begin. A lot of cards to start off the reading came out of the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck. Like the deck exploded. And I knew that all these cards needed to be here. Obedience, oath, meditation, strength, and then denial and summon. Wishing is at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess of Water. We could have a water sign involved, or you're very emotional right now. Someone is wishing. So with obedience and oath, meditation and strength, someone in this scenario has decided to be obedient to an oath that they have taken. This could be you or the person that you are connecting to. This looks an awful lot like you though, Libra. Justice. Someone must be obedient. They have taken an oath. They're spending time in meditation. I think praying, spending time alone, getting in touch with their innermost thoughts and feelings, trying to calm and quiet their mind. It's taking them strength. It's taking strength and meditation to be obedient to an oath they have taken. But with denial and summon, I think that someone doesn't care. They're in denial about their scenario and they're going to manifest anyways. So I feel like despite knowing they need to be obedient to an oath and be strong, someone doesn't care. Like they're in denial. They're looking at their own magic. And someone is wishing for sure. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I had to pause and clear my throat. I've been talking all morning, but the minute I read tarot, my voice disappears. I think it might have something to do with the message. I think someone doesn't want me to deliver it maybe, or it's maybe a hard truth to hear. After I dropped the spread, I wanted advice, so I used the Osho Tarot as advice. I use it sort of as an oracle deck. Transformation, that's death. That's scorpionic energy, the Tower. Innocence, awareness, and guilt. I have laziness at the bottom of the deck. What's this? Beyond delusion. That's in reverse. Someone's listening to their inner voice. They're trying to get out of an illusion. Okay. It's time to undergo a transformation with the Tower. Allow a sudden awakening to happen. Someone needs to allow a sudden awakening to happen. With innocence, awareness, guilt, and laziness, someone's being lazy. Someone's being spiritually lazy. Do not let this be you, Libra. Don't be spiritually lazy. Do the work for yourself. Someone might just be being lazy in this scenario. With innocence, awareness, and guilt, I feel as though your advice is you're not a kid anymore. Someone is not a kid anymore. We're having a transformation out of a time of innocence into a time of awareness. And once that happens and we get the full spectrum and full scope of what we're doing, then the guilt comes into play. I do think that your advice is, if you're in a scenario at all that you know you shouldn't be in, don't run from your feeling of guilt. Guilt is a real and valid emotion. It is a complex emotion made up of several other emotions, but it is nonetheless a valid feeling. What can you do, or what can this person do to alleviate their guilt? I also think that someone was playing innocent and you may become aware of the truth, and that will make them feel guilty. They'll realize they're being lazy here. But someone's not a kid anymore is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that someone will deny something, or someone is just in denial. Yeah, and there's a lot of kings on the table. Who are you in this scenario? We have a lot of kings. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The way they're feeling is the Devil in reverse. They see you as the Six of Cups. What you need to know is the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the final outcome is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is the darker side of wealth, a karmic empire and stability that is unstable at this time. Someone may be going through a divorce. I suspect we might have two married people having an affair with one another, possibly. So you take it as it resonates. So the person coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So someone might have put something up on a pedestal and now they're taking it down. They might have tried to explore and study something with you for a while. Now they're not. They could also have a child. This child might not be doing very well. This child might be an earth sign. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse is like backpedaling, back to the drawing board. Not trying to explore and study something with you in the 3D, because the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, we could be dealing with, I mean, I have several kings here. I have a King of Pentacles, a King of Wands, a King of Swords. I have a King of Swords over here on your end too, and a Queen. Oh, and I have an Emperor over here. So I'm seeing a lot of different aspects of two different people, or possibly multiple people involved. So I think that someone is married and considers their family, considers emotional stability, considers their empire. You could be the King of Pentacles or with the King of Pentacles, or where this is a man that's in charge of a lot. Not always the most emotionally effusive person, but he will honor his duty and responsibility. This has been going on quite some time. He sees his fate being this and his destiny. So he stopped doing something here, though. Maybe you thought someone was a good match for you in this way, and now you're like, no, that's not happening anymore. I've decided to take a break from that. The way someone's feeling is the Devil. So clarifying, and it's in reverse. Several cards flew themselves into the reverse. So clarifying this is the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. I can see very clearly that someone might have played with fire a little bit here, done something that they shouldn't have, and they're trying to stop doing that. I think this, if the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands are the same guy, he has a bad boy side. He has a side that he will put himself first. Like player ways maybe with the Devil and the King of Wands. Walked away, but then thought about it and missed you, or thought about this, someone thought about this. Someone might be trying to stay married or in a situation where there's stability for like the kids and family, the home and all that. And so they walked away from a player to stay with their husband, but they can't stop thinking about that guy, or this guy is like, no, I've got to be good. It's hard for me to be good because I like being the hot guy at the end of the bar, but you might have walked away from them. That could be you walking away. They might have tried to tempt you and you were like, no, I'm not going to do this. Or he's trying to be good and not be bad. That's what I'm seeing here. He may also be trying to figure out how to free himself from a situation where he may have family, he may have responsibilities, he may have a lot of money tied up in it too, but he's not quite sure how. Someone's not quite sure how. You're being seen as the Six of Cups. If you're in separation from this person, they do miss you. They remember you fondly. I do think kids could possibly be involved for some of you, because I have some pages and knights and the Ten of Cups. But clarifying this is the Devil, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Who the hell is that? Is that you? It could be. The first message I heard was this person had some kind of a relationship with you. Now they're walking away from it and trying to be the King of Pentacles and free themselves of burdens and not be the King of Wands. But they miss you. They can't help it with you. And with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, now a part of the masculine's energy is kind of like his ego and his desire and his inability to be healthy all the time is, and a need to stay in control as well, is sort of flaring up. And he can't help himself. He's got to come back and see if he can get control of this situation again. He wants to talk to you. He's probably watching you, keeping an eye on you. He misses you. He might be trying to stand up to the devil within him, which is desire and watching. Can't help it. He's watching. It's also possible for my feminines that the King of Swords is someone else watching you that you're connected to. They could be, you know, a couple different people involved here. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Well, when the Nine of Cups comes in reverse, it's when we are being indulgent. We're never really satisfied. It's very much an entertain me in the moment kind of energy. It's an indulgence. It's just a momentary quick satisfaction. Someone also with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse might quite literally try to kick a habit. This King of Swords may also be someone watching him, trying to give him advice. I just heard sponsor, or like a friend that's like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, okay, I'll stop. Or he or she is like, all right, I'll stop doing this. I'll stop being indulgent. I'll stop resting on my laurels. I'll stop. Because sometimes the Nine of Cups can be indulgent, resting on your laurels, just being lazy, taking advantage of people or advantage of a situation. But it's definitely not wish fulfillment. It's momentary fulfillment. Clarifying this is the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. I hear someone with a lot of inner dialogue. Well, I don't know what to do now. Feeling really left out in the cold. I'm just going to take a rest here. I feel like someone is trying to not do something that's bad for them. Someone may be trying to disconnect themselves from Capricorn in particular. So it's like, well, I don't know what to do here. I'm operating out of a place of some minor stress and maybe money problems or just low self-esteem, and that's why I act this way. This is what you need to know. This person someone doesn't like being left out in the cold. They don't really know what to do here with the Two of Pentacles. They don't really want to do much of anything. This is a little bit lazy. I mean, it's not the Magician. It's not a plan. Although I did get the Magician. I mean, we got Summon here, but we also got it with Denial. Eesh. It's like someone's cracking, caving into their own desire. The final outcome is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with a person that's going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Some of you are going through a divorce. You've had an affair with another person, and you're staying in a relationship where your partner is maybe kind of mad at you, accusing you of past cycles where you were unhealthy or obsessive, or an unhealthy relationship, or it's possible that someone else is in an unhealthy relationship, but they want to be with you. I'm seeing potentially like a divorce happening here. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, someone might be, because the Ten of Pentacles can represent the darker side of wealth. Someone may stay in a relationship because they're terrified of being left out in the cold. Everybody's the Five of Pentacles after a divorce. It's always the Tower to the Five of Pentacles. You could make it back if you're smart and you're careful over time. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, someone could have gotten very used to a lifestyle. They don't want to be left out in the cold. So there could be a divorce happening here. Clarifying this is the Knight of Cups, Death, Scorpio here, and the Nine of Swords. I wanted to know what the Knight of Cups was. Only two cards would come out, the Ace of Cups and the World. Someone's probably quite literally about to say, fuck it. This is too idealistic and romantic. I really want to start a new cycle with love, and I want to immediately pour my heart into it. I am seeing here that an ending of some kind with the Scorpio energy is bringing a lot of stress and anxiety and worry. Someone might be worried they're splitting up a marriage. Like I just heard someone say, oh, I don't want you to get a divorce because of me. Holy shit. But oh my God, it could really be love. I kind of get the sense that someone is definitely romanticizing it, idealizing a new relationship, really pouring it on. They immediately want to replace a relationship that's ending with a new one. I promise you that's never a good idea to do it immediately like that. And Justice is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the Hangman is in reverse. Someone does, when I get the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse, someone's very indulgent. Someone is motivated by the Pentacle realm and the material plane in an unhealthy way. They're indulgent, excessive, bougie. I also feel like a Spirit, this is like a warning, like justice will be served for whomever, in a good way for whomever's telling the truth versus whoever's not. Justice is on its way here with the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a divorce happening or something like that. But with the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, watch out for you yourselves, Libra, or another person. Like the Hangman in and of itself is like an inaction. But when the Hangman comes in reverse, one of the worst case scenarios with it is we're supposed to be surrendering and seeing something for what it really is, but we refuse to. We refuse to see it for what it really is. And then we do things, we act out so that we don't have to surrender. Someone may be kind of ghosting though as well. But I've got the Knight of Wands here and the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be communication. Yeah, let's get together. Let's talk about this. But then they're going to sneak off. Okay, it's like someone just keeps really, truly avoiding justice. So the person in your energy, we have the Lovers, Gemini here, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor, and Death. I clarified this quite a bit. It was like, okay, someone does want a lover. They wanted to develop something here with you. They themselves may be an emperor and married, but death, there's a slow ending taking place. I wanted to know who the emperor was. I just kept clarifying and clarifying, but I'm still going to do an extended. And then I got the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I wanted a little bit more on the Tower, and I got the Two of Pentacles again. It's out here, and then the Eight of Swords. Okay. I sense that someone may be married and struggling in a marriage. They're the Emperor. They want a lover. They want a lover outside of their marriage and relationship. They're really thinking about blowing it all apart so they can have freedom and rebellion and romance. But they're like, oh, how do I do that? I don't really know how. This person does make some excuses for themselves. There's things that they refuse to see because inevitably at the end of the day, the Eight of Swords will usually dwindle down to one simple fact. You're not really trapped, you just think you are. And the reason you think you're trapped is because there's things you refuse to see. She is not tied so tightly that she cannot get out of there. If she tries, she can. This person can get out of it. But there's things they refuse to see. They want to romanticize it right away. They're like, oh, can I really do that? I do think a person's kind of in, I mean, the Oracle cards suggest that there's someone who's trying to be strong and obedient to an oath and just keep to themselves about it. But they may be in denial when they try to summon you. Like, oh, it's not really that. I'm not being ridiculous. We don't have the Fool, but with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands and someone saying like, but this is love and I want to go for it. But what the hell is going on up here? Now it's love, but a minute ago it was bad for me. Yeah, that's like someone's like, is this bad for me? Is it bad for me? Should I just act like I'm 22 here and blow all this apart? Watch out for it, like immediately thinking you could replace something. Someone's like rationalizing something in their own head. I think you know this because your cards, Libra, are the Hermit, the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. So I do think, I've got Virgo and the Devil here, so shadow work. When I get the Hermit and the Devil, it's shadow work, getting in touch with your deeper motivations, the ones you might not always be willing to address within yourself. But I also think that you might be seeing someone else's shadow side and their deeper motivations that they hide, that they don't address with themselves. I do think you've searched your soul about it. You seem like you're ready to fight for something and you're mad, the Devil and the Page of Swords. Well, you're definitely curious for more information. I heard initially that you are incredibly drawn to this person, like moth to a flame drawn to this person. This is not an upper realm spiritual connection. It's a very earthly connection. I think a part of you would like to cut the cords or bonds that you yourself may have to this person in like an addicted way. Maybe you're mad at a Capricorn. I do see quite a bit of Capricorn energy here. It's like you want answers, you're angry, you've searched your soul. There's something that you're drawn to about this, but I also think you're questioning someone else's motivations here with the Devil to the Page of Swords. Like you're looking at the fire like, can I trust this? Should I walk towards it? I don't know, the Devil's pretty hot. It's like a part of you is mad, but maybe a part of you can't help yourself. I wanted to know what the Five of Swords was, though. Interesting cards. I got the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords. There's the King of Swords again, the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Some of you are going to flat out ask this person, are you married? That's what I heard. Like, hey, I'm kind of in love with you. Yeah, I see that you're in love with me. I want to talk to you. Like, do you want to go see a counselor with me? The Hierophant can sometimes be a therapist or a counselor. Or are you married to someone else? Am I part of a third-party affair? I'm mad. Because that's what the anger is about. The anger is about this Five of Swords, or like a need to fight for something here. A need to fight for it is a feminine talks to a masculine. She's much more emotional than he is. And then we are maybe talking to a Taurus, or there's this little emotional expression about commitment, maybe questioning whether or not someone wants to stay married or work out a marriage, or if someone's married at all. This King of Swords could be someone you're connected to, but the King of Wands and King of Pentacles could be other people. Ay, ay, ay. So it looks pretty complicated, the message I got today. I kind of get the sense that you're going to question a person and their motivations. Watch out for someone who, like, this could be your stress, Libra, the Nine of Swords. Like, oh my God, like, I'm barely out of a divorce, or he's barely divorced. Like, because I don't have the world here. I feel like someone's kind of can't decide if they want to stay married and be good or cave into their desires. And you're like, yeah, I'm mad about that with you. Let's talk. He might not want to open up. I think you're seeing a lot of different sides of this person. Yeah, it's like hard, excited, Ace of Swords, Judgment. Listen to your own best judgment. Someone is feeling so passionate and so rebellious, but they're struggling to see the truth. They do not want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see it. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Nope. I'm going to sneak away from that and just let something weigh me down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm going to do an extended reading because I think this person misses you and they kind of want you to stay in their life. But if you question them about like what their spiritual beliefs are, or ask them about serious commitment, or if they want to be married, or if they are married to someone else, they may stonewall you and they just may try to like blow it all up like this, but we could be in love with each other, while they're in the process of figuring out who and what it is they want. Watch out for motivations that are instant gratification and coming from a place of lack, either financially or spiritually. I will do an extended to see what their true motivations with you are, Libra, and a future prediction. If you feel like this is your timeline and you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But watch out for summoning something out of a place of denial. Someone is meant to be obedient to an oath they took. And if they can't do that, they need to follow the appropriate steps to break that contract as honestly as possible. Yeah, I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.